The woman pushes her husband in a wheelchair to her mother-in-law's house and says, "Mom, why did you ask us to come? I was about to take your son for his checkup. Was something important?" Hearing this, her mother-in-law says coldly, "I sold my old house and received $1 million. I'm giving $900,000 to your younger brother-in-law and his wife. I'll keep the remaining $100,000 for my retirement so I won't have to depend on anyone." She hands them $200 and says, "You two keep this. You don't have many expenses, so this is enough. If you have any objections, say them now." The daughter-in-law politely takes the money and says, "Mom, you're the elder of this family. Whatever you decide, my husband and I will respect it." The mother-in-law says with disgust, "Look at the two of you. My oldest son is stuck in a wheelchair and can't even walk. You also have 3 daughters and no son. You don't need to buy a house or a car, and you don't have many expenses. But my younger son is different. He just got married and his wife is expecting twins." The younger son agrees, "Exactly, sister-in-law. Mom is right. We've only been married for 6 months and we're already expecting twins. I need to start saving now for a house, a car, and my children's future." The older daughter-in-law smiles and says, "Mom, if my younger brother-in-law needs it that badly, we don't need the $200. Please give it to him." She returns the money, walks to her husband and says, "Honey, give me the $50,000 in your pocket." Her husband quietly hands her the money. She gives it to her mother-in-law and says, "Please take this $50,000 too. Maybe it will ease his burden. Don't worry about us. We'll be fine." The mother-in-law takes the money and says sarcastically, "That's all you're worth anyway. Besides, you only have daughters, so you don't have many expenses." She smiles at her younger son and says, "Here, son, buy your wife a nice lipstick." The older daughter-in-law, holding back tears, says, "Mom, when God blessed us, we opened our home and our hearts to you. We cared for you, respected you, and gladly gave you everything you ever asked for. Today you gave every dollar to your younger son, and we still accepted your decision without a single complaint. But what truly shatters my heart is the way you treat my daughters as if they're worth less because they're girls. They're your own granddaughters. They've spent years hoping for your love, waiting for a hug, a smile, or even a small birthday gift. But that day never came. They never asked for money. They only wanted their grandmother's love. Tell me, Mom, how can a grandmother turn her heart away from her own grandchildren?" The mother-in-law points at her angrily and says, "It's my money, and I'll give it to whoever I want. I love my younger son the most. Your company is failing, your husband is in a wheelchair, and I don't want anything to do with you anymore." The older daughter-in-law calmly replies, "Fine, Mom, then listen carefully. If your oldest son's leg ever heals, and he stands on his own again, don't expect either of us to care for you in your old age." The mother-in-law laughs and says, "Don't worry, I'll live with my younger son. He'll take care of me." The older daughter-in-law firmly replies, "All right, Mom, those are your words. Just don't regret them later, and don't come to us for help." The mother-in-law proudly says, "I never will." Just then, the younger son says, "Mom, forget them. Let's go to a restaurant. Stop arguing with them." At that moment, the secretary arrives and calls out, "Boss!" Hearing him, the older son stands up from the wheelchair and walks over. "Secretary, what are you doing here?" The mother grabs his hand in shock and says, "Son, your leg is healed. Why didn't you tell me?" The older son says seriously, "Mom, I was going to tell you, but now it doesn't matter. From today on, our paths are separate. I can't do this anymore." The mother angrily points at him and says, "You've become so disrespectful. If you do this, no one will support you." The older son firmly replies, "Whether anyone supports me or not, I don't want a relationship with you anymore." Then he turns to the viewers and says, "Friends, today I decided to leave this family because they only valued me when I had money. Today I saw their true colors. From now on, we're strangers. Did I make the right decision? Let me know in the comments. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.